What's up, Keep Pounding crew? We're back today with another video. Keep pounding. This is part 2 of the Chicago Bears game video. If you like the video, if you like the channel, hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that bell, select all, and leave a comment down below if you feel like doing so. Let's dive in. So, what is our plan for this game to win? First of all, we got to neutralize David Montgomery. He has 247 yards on 63 attempts, 3.9 average. If we can neutralize him, then we can start working on Allen Robinson, who has 421 yards, 57 targets, and 35 catches, 2 touchdowns. And also Montgomery has 1 touchdown as well. So once you've knocked them down, then you have to keep an eye on Anthony Miller, who has 13 catches for 161. He's going to be your short yardage guy. You know, nothing too special there, but if we can neutralize the 3 of them, I think we'll have a solid shot at getting things moving. As far as shutting down third down situations, you still got Anthony Miller and Cordell Patterson to watch out for as well. But I don't think, Jimmy Graham's probably the second most in yardage for the team. But, to me, that offense doesn't really scare me that much. Because Nick Foles is sitting at 63.7% completion number and 680 yards with 5 touchdowns. He's been sacked 4 times and threw 3 interceptions. So, And Mitch Trubisky's not that scary either. 59.3 completion percentage, 560 yards for him, 6 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. He's been sacked 7 times. So, there's a reason that Trubisky's not in for as many snaps. So, I just wanted to point that out. There's a lot of holes and a lot of weaknesses with that offense. But the defense for the Bears, the people you want to keep an eye on are Roquan Smith, who as of right now has 40 total tackles, 5.5 tackles for a loss, and 1 forced fumble, 3 passes defended. I mean, this guy's no joke as a linebacker. You got to keep an eye on him. He's been quietly getting the job done for the Bears. You got to keep an eye on Kyle Fuller, who as of right now has 21 total tackles, 5 passes defended, 1 interception, and a forced fumble as of right now. This dude is very, very dangerous as well. The name that everybody's going to associate this game with is Khalil Mack, who has 17 total tackles, 4.5 tackles for a loss, 3.5 sacks, 1 pass defended, and 1 fumble recovery. Now, I'm going to tell you why the first 2 names are more dangerous. Look at the stat numbers. I mean, yes, you do have 3.5 sacks from Khalil Mack. Yes, you do have 4.5 tackles for a loss. But the fact of the matter is that Roquan Smith has 40 tackles up through this point. That's more than any other member of the defense up to this point. You're talking about Kyle Fuller, who now has 5 passes defended and a forced fumble as a corner as of this moment. these two are very, very dangerous, and we need to keep an eye on them and know where they are at all times on the field. And let's try to beat those matchups if we can, but or at least exploit them. But this is a very, very tough Bears defense. And I'm telling you, I've been looking for holes in this defense, and my conclusion is probably safety. If there is a hole there, I can't even guarantee there is one there. But uh, free safety and strong safety, possibly. I mean, that's really stretching it, but I think that's where it is. If I had to guess right now. But we have Christian McCaffrey coming back, so we'll see how that goes. Potentially, Christian McCaffrey's coming back. I think he's back. I haven't gotten official word of it yet. But you're still dealing with, on our defensive side, Jeremy Chin, who has 44 total tackles, Shaq Thompson, who has 41. And, Tahir White, who leads the second crew in double digits with 27, Douglas with 26, Trey Boston with 24, and Burris with 20. And I mean, these guys are electric on our defense right now. So let's keep that electricity going against this Bears team. And I think it's going to end up a lot like the game that the Bears played versus the Indianapolis Colts, in the way of it being a defensive battle back and forth, until we finally break through and get those touchdowns that we need in the clutch on third and short. We finally fixed our problem. It may be late fourth quarter, but we'll get it done. But it behooves us to try to get that done in the first two quarters. That way we don't have to deal with being the cardiac cats again. So we'll see how that rolls going into that game. But I have a really, really high confidence in Mike Davis. I have a high confidence in Teddy Bridgewater. And I really, really love Robbie Anderson right now. DJ Moore and Samuel have been quietly getting their catches. So I see things working out well for us in this Bears game. But the keys to victory are the same as they always have been. Seal off the edge on defense. Open up holes for the running backs, for the offensive line. Pass protect as well as you possibly can. So in other words, don't backtrack. For the corners, we want to play tighter defense. And we want to try to break up some passes if we can. Because a lot of these corners have pass breakups now, and they're playing tighter on these wide receivers. So that's what we need to start doing as well. And if we can successfully do that, that will loosen up the load for the rest of the defensive players on the team and help us get off the field quicker and safer. As far as I know, I don't know if Gross Matos' injury is serious or not. We'll find out. I will let you know when I find out. But as of right now, he is on the IR. I don't know how serious it is what I mean. And how long that IR is going to last until I check out the press conference from Matt Rule from yesterday. So I will let you know how that goes during the live streams. Be sure to check out the Keep Pounding Facebook page in all capital letters. Same name as before on this page, on this YouTube channel. Make sure to like and follow that page for live streams. I will be doing Zoom calls for 30 minutes up until the start of the game. So that's from noon to 12:30. I'll be doing Zoom call allowances and in post game live stream as well. I will not be doing them during halftime live stream. So just so you know that. That being said, I think we've covered everything. Let me know down below what you think the score of this Bears game is going to be. And do you see this season coming out differently than a 10-win season? Let me know what you think in the comments below. And as always, keep pounding. Let's get that win.